Hey guys, Tom from Lush here. Hey, today I wanted to talk about the many sites that are like Fiverr. If you use Fiverr to make money as a freelancer, or maybe you buy services on there, or whatever it may be, I wanted to focus more today on other ways you can make money online. These websites are similar to Fiverr. They're just a little different in a way, but you could still make money on them. I mean, Fiverr is one of my favorite just because there's a lot of people that are drawn to it and it's easy to use and it seems like the go-to place for quick services, whatever you may offer. So I wrote about this in the past. I actually wrote about 25 sites, but a lot of them are iffy, but I'm going to focus on just a few of my favorites in today's video, and I'll get straight to the point, be super quick, and I'll just explain each one, how it works, and the fees, and how you can sign up. Alright, number one on the list is a website called Seoclerks. It's just like Fiverr. It works in the same way. The only difference is that it's SEO related. If you're not familiar with that term, SEO is search engine optimization. Anything that's search engine optimization related, you can sell your services on here. So really quick up here, if you can look at the titles here, it's kind of cut off on the screen, but this is link building, art and design, content / writing there, programming, guest posts, social networks, on-site SEO, and then traffic. If you work in any of those categories, you can sell on the site just like Fiverr, but the cool thing is that you can, just like Fiverr, you can sell for any price you want, and then you get feedback, you get thumbs up on your services. This one, you're not going to apply to the job like a lot of the sites I'm about to mention. Instead, you can just create a service link. Seoclerks, they do charge a fee just like Fiverr. They're going to take 20% of whatever you earn. Again, that's pretty similar to Fiverr, but if you wanted to add your services on even more sites, Seoclerks does receive a lot of traffic. It is a pretty popular site, so if you wanted to at least list your service, it's free, and you can see where it takes you. Okay, number two on the list is Upwork. I'm sure you've heard of this one if you're in the freelance world. If not, it's very popular, maybe even more popular than Fiverr. So how this one's going to work, it's a little different than Fiverr. You can create a freelancer profile and people can find you, but you're going to have more luck bidding on jobs. So what you can do is you can just head to the site if you're interested right now, and you can just click on the categories up here. And what that will do is it'll take you to all the job categories that you can work with. So if you were a writer, for example, right here, we could look at the writing jobs. And if you were to click on that, it would take you to all the most relevant jobs that were posted. And you can look at the price that the person's willing to pay you, and then as well as the titles here. So if we look at the top one here, he's looking for a content writer for his website. It was just posted 24 minutes ago. If it sounded like something of interest, you can click on it. And then what we can do is we can read the description of what they're looking for. Recently started a small flooring company, blah, blah, blah. And then you can read, what he's going to pay. He's looking for an intermediate skill set, and then he's looking for the following skills and expertise below there. And then you can scroll down, and what you can do is you can look for how many people are applying to the job. So right now we have 10 to 15 people applying, and one he's interviewing. And this one is one of the better Fiverr alternatives. Again, you're going to have to work hard in the beginning, because if you have no feedback, people are going to be hesitant to apply to hire you as an applicant. If you do start working, we got to remember the fees. You don't get to collect all your money. So what happens is Upwork will charge a service fee, and it's taken as a percentage of your earnings on Upwork, and it's a sliding fee based on your lifetime billings with each client. So 20% for the first 500 you bill your client, 10% with your client between 500 and 10,000, and then once you bill more than 10,000, then they take 5%. So at a minimum, they're going to take 5%. At a maximum, they're going to take 20%. Okay, number three on the list is 99 Designs. I only recommend this if you're a graphic designer. I know a lot of you are on Fiverr. Here you can just create a profile. You can't bid on jobs, but you can join contests where you can view what someone wants, and if they like what you submit, you win the contest prize, and that could be hundreds of dollars. You can also create a portfolio, and people will have to find you and match with you. You can also negotiate with the client after a contest, as you can see here. You can negotiate with them. So if you win, they might want to contact you. In terms of fees, there's going to be a 20% client introduction fee when you work that client for the first time, and then after there's a 5 to 15% fee. So you could pay as much as 35% in fees, but it can drop down to just 5 once you work with that client. Again, I only recommend this one if you're going to do graphic design. Check it out. It's pretty reputable, and that could find you some client work. Okay, number 4 on the list is a website called Guru.com. It's just like Upwork.com. You can bid on jobs, and once you create a profile, you will show up in the Freelancer search engine when people search for your skill set. The only problem here is that you're not going to show up right away, because what happens is when someone does search for the Find Freelancers right there, it's going to take them to a page that looks like this. So if I were to search for a creative writer, I'm going to see that the people on the top are the people with high feedback scores, and they make a lot of money on the site. So this person right here, for example, they're making $33,000 a year on the site on average with a 100% feedback score. Starts at $15 an hour on average. Someone might click on them to get a quote, but not always. So what you can do is you can find jobs right away, and that's on the top here, find jobs, and you click on that, you can see all the jobs available at the moment. And if you want to break it down, what we can do is we can look at the category here. We can search that, and you can break down what you want to look for. So let's just go to the creative writing again, 40 jobs at the moment, and I can browse through this and see what the person's paying, how many quotes have been received, what kind of writer they're looking for, and if I'm interested, I can send a quote. Now, Guru does work a little differently in terms of fees, and we'll go to the pricing page here. What they do is they do charge a monthly fee on some of the plans. You can start on a basic plan, which is free, and the job fee is 9% for that plan, but you can only bid on 10 jobs a month, and a bid doesn't guarantee a job. So if you want more bids, you're going to have to pay at least $11.95 a month. Is it worth it? That's up to you to decide. The higher you go up, 21, 33, 49, you're going to get 50 bids at a max. But the thing is that your fees drop, as well as you can roll over any remaining bids. And then as you scroll down, there are more benefits you can get. Guru has a lot of jobs here and there. This is the only thing I don't like is this monthly basic plan for 50 bids to pay $12. I think I'd rather just pay the free plan and pay the fee 9%, but that's up to you. It's another Fiverr alternative. You're just going to have to bid and find your work rather than post your work and what you have to offer. Okay, number 5 on the list is a website called PeoplePerHour. It works just like Fiverr, only that they have 3 different options to make money. Up here, if you click the search, you're going to see that they have search offers, which is a buy it now platform. That's just like Fiverr. They have a freelancers program where people can search for you, and then they have a project program where you can quote your projects that have been posted. So if we start on the offers page, this will take you directly to a Fiverr clone almost. It looks just like it. You can post your service, you can name your price, and then next to it here you'll see, the feedback for your service, and you can describe what you have to offer. Nothing new here. It's just like Fiverr. It's not as popular, but again, can offer you more opportunity to make money. The next one is you can search and you can have your name pop up in a database, and that's just like Upwork and Guru. The thing is, again, you're going to need to have a lot of feedback. You're going to need to have top certifications in some cases. This is going to take time, but if people were to want a writer and pretend I'm the guy looking to hire someone, I can click writer, and then I can scroll through all these people. And most of the time, who am I going to hire? I'm going to hire the person with the most feedback. So in this case, I'm going to look at the top here, and I'm going to look at, an okay hourly rate. This person might be on my radar, that person, and so forth. And then the last way to make money is the search projects. So again, what we can do is we can go to this project page, go to the categories of interest, click on, say, the writing example again, and we can browse all the jobs right now. We can see the price, we can see what they want, and we can see how many proposals they have. And if any of these jobs look of interest, all you need to do is click on it. Say I'm interested in this one, type text, it pops up here. I can see exactly what this person wants. Again, how many people send a proposal, and then I can send the proposal. Even though it's a fixed price, you can send lower price or higher price depending on what you want to do. So in terms of fees on this site, they do have a new improved fee structure. Your first $250 is 20%, up to $5,000. Between your $250 and $5,000 will be 7.5, and anything beyond 5 is 3.5%. So you're going to pay at least 20% in fees, but that will drop as you get to 5K or more. Okay, number 6 on the list is Freelancer.com. This one is just like Upwork, Guru. It does have a lot of jobs available right now as I'm writing this. It has 563 writing jobs. I just been using that as an example throughout the video. It's the same way. You're just going to check out the average bids. You're going to check out the description and so forth. You can get started right away. If we take a look at the fees really quick here, it is free to sign up. You can create a profile, you can add your skills, so forth. Free members do receive at least 8 bids per month. And if you would like, you can upgrade your bids as you bid on a job. So if we do go to the bid fees here, it is free to bid. Remember, you get 8 for a free account. If you want to do a sponsored bid will get you notice immediately. It just moves your bid to the top, so when an employer looks at the bids, they'll see yours first. And then the third here is the highlight bid, and this will just visually stand out. It just highlights it, and then you can see the price next to it, 0.75% of the bid amount, and then $1 to highlight the bid. Freelancer is a good one if you just want to bid on projects. Again, you're going to have to build your feedback. So if you're going to go on a lot of these platforms, you're going to really have to stick to 1 or 2 because it's a lot of work to get that feedback, especially in the beginning. Okay, I just have a few more left. I'm going to go through them really quick because the last 3 aren't that popular, but they do work like Fiverr, and they can add you some customers in a way. The first one I'm going to mention, number 7 on the list here, is Gigbucks. Gigbucks is like Fiverr. The only thing I find is that a lot of what's posted here is kind of unethical. Getting Instagram followers, Facebook likes, and jobs kind of like that. I don't really recommend this site, but it is kind of an alternative that people do recommend. I see it online. It's one you might want to check out. As long as you sell in one of these categories over here, you can post on here. And in terms of fees, pretty self-explanatory. You have to read the terms of service. They collect a 20% service fee. This seems to be fairly standard. Let's move on to the next one. It's a website called Konker. This one's just like Gigbucks. It has the same categories as you can see up here. It's laid out just like Fiverr. You can post your job. I mean, nothing's going to be as popular as Fiverr, but you can see some of these people are getting thousands of thumbs up. So if you feel you can offer a service on here and you want to throw your name on there, add it. You might, who knows? It's free to add. You don't know what will happen here. In terms of the fees, Konker's not bad. 5% of total orders. That's a pretty low fee in comparison to what I've mentioned. And let's go on the last one here, Zeerk. This one is just like the other 2 I just quickly mentioned. This is for jobs 3 to $200 up here. You can see what kind of jobs you can offer. If you were to click on them, let's just go into writing. That's what we've been using as our example here. Click on the writing tab there. It'll load up and you can see what kind of services we have. Again, this one isn't that popular. I mean, look, 0 people, but hey, it's free to put up. Why not? If you have something engaging, someone might buy your service. And in terms of Zeerk, 90% of the funds go to you. You only have to give them 10%. That's pretty good. But in exchange for that low commission rate, I don't know how many people you are going to get. Okay, that wraps things up. These are 9 of my favorite Fiverr alternatives. Really, it's going to be tough to beat Fiverr. There are a couple that come close, but not really. I did mention 25 other ones I linked in the description. I wrote about in the past. Those sites aren't as popular, but give it a look if you want to see even more options. As always, if I'm missing anything or you just want to comment, leave a comment below. That sums up the video. Feel free to check out more videos that I've posted or browse the website. We have hundreds of ways to make money, save money, and anything else money related. As always, I'm being honest, straight to the point. Not going to upsell you on anything. And if you have any ideas or concerns or comments, let me know. Until next time.